heading into the HOH comp. I'm in the process of solidifying a bigger alliance with myself, Amber, Donnie, and we're looking at pulling in potentially 2 or 3 others, Clayton, Allie, Simon potentially, so it could be a 5 or 6 person group. So either way, I'm sitting pretty right now. I pretty much have deals with just about everyone, and no one really expects it, so I'm in a really good spot. So no matter what happens with this HOH comp, I should be good, so I'm really not too worried about it. I'm just going to hope for the best, and it is what it is, and one person down, and a whole lot of other stupid people to manipulate to get myself back to the end of this game and take home the win.
Well, we just had our eviction, and basically, it was a unanimous vote for Matthew to be evicted. The only thing I was frustrated about was the fact that Amber and Jesse both went at him, because I honestly didn't think it was going to be unanimous. I thought he had some kind of alliance probably under his thumb, so I was scared. I was like, you guys really shouldn't be indirectly pissing people off, and I just thought it was stupid. I don't know, like, I know I shouldn't talk because I know I can get like that, but it's too early. Like, I will get like that, trust me, I will, but I really didn't think that was the right time. He was gonna go no matter what, but he went unanimously, so hopefully it didn't really affect them in any way, and hopefully not me.
So I survived. I'm super stoked. There's ecstasy crews in here, which had my back. I'm still a little bit quiet right now. I don't want to be too seen. I mean, it's kind of a little bit of a strategy, but I've been talking to a lot of people through messages. I figure that's the best way to do it right now because of my time zone.
Do I want to win HOH? No.
This HOH competition is called Keywords. This will be a competition. You'll be given a web page that has word searches. In these word searches, you'll find words associated with the game of Big Brother. This includes names of past house guests as well as Big Brother terms. The maximum number of words in one phrase or name will be 3 words. You'll all have 5 minutes to find as many words as you can and post them into your production chat. You'll only be allowed to submit 1 message with your answer. No adding after you've submitted your final answer. If you bring back a word that is not in the word search, it will not count, but will subtract points from your final score. At the end of the competition, the player who has the most words correctly found and listed will be crowned the new head of household.
Okay, so this is the nomination ceremony. As HOH, it is my duty to nominate 2 people for eviction this week. It's still very early in the game, and it's very hard to nominate people because I don't really have any enemies, so it's definitely, a difficult task. However, it has to be done. So I have decided to stick with the nominating the inactives. That's kind of where I'm at right now. We all want to play this game, and I feel that if I should give someone that's trying very hard to stay in this game another chance and nominate people that are not really trying or too busy to play at the moment or whatever the case may be. That being said, I have nominated, my first nominee is Kristen. You haven't really made a personal connection with me. You haven't really talked to me much. You have talked to me a little bit more than the other person. So I do hope that, you fight for yourself and say, good luck in the veto. My second nominee is going to be Ty. I have not received a friend request from you on Skype. I have not heard of you at all during this game, except for the cast reveal. So you're going to have to be my second nominee. That's how it's going to be. This nomination ceremony is adjourned. it's week 2 now, week 2, and I won HOH. So I am this week's HOH. Last week my alliance member was HOH.
I am extremely, extremely happy with how that HOH went. My boy Clayton pulled out a nice win, keeping the control intact for our group, and our final 2 alliance that we have is still going strong, which is fantastic.
So we're in a pretty good spot. We seem to be pretty good at competitions. I have won 2 out of the 3 that there have been, so I definitely need to watch out because I'm going to be seen as a competition threat, which is weird. But yeah, I'm doing very good.
So, the past couple days have been going by really awesome for me. My allies have been winning the competitions, and I am being able to just kind of relax for a little while.
So Clayton won HOH, and I was nominated against Ty.
I kind of felt if I didn't win HOH, I'd be nominated anyways because I wasn't really that social in the very beginning. I was trying to be like play in the background, not trying to be obvious and all this other stuff, but it worked. It backfired eventually because I ended up getting nominated, but I kind of figured I was going to get nominated because I wasn't really talking to anyone.
And Ty's going because, like, Kristen spoke at least a little bit, like, we don't know who Ty is, we don't know where Ty came from.
Ty, we don't even know who the fuck this bitch is. Nobody knows Ty, but Allie knows Ty.
Me and Ty are close friends on Twitter and stuff. I mean, we don't talk every day, but yeah, we are friends. She hasn't talked any game with me though. Like, privately, we barely talked, so.
Yeah, Ty's Ty. I don't even know, but yeah.
You know, I know both of them from the Twitter community. I know Kristen way more than Ty, but they never really talked to me in this game this season, so there's no point in me even trying to save them. They were being inactive, so there's no reason for me to try to save them in this game.
Ty, there's no surprise there. Ty has barely said anything other than her recent now, I can't make it to the veto competition.
Ty will probably go home, and she pretty much put in the chat today that she has no service and no internet.
No surprise with Ty. The big surprise to me, it's not really a huge surprise, it kind of confirms my uneasiness towards him, is nominating Kristen, a fellow Ecstasy Alliance member.
I'm a little confused on what Clayton's doing though. He put up an Ecstasy member and he's supposed to be in our group, so I'm a little concerned about that.
Kristen will probably get mad because she's part of the Ecstasy group that we have, but I'm not really sticking to that group. I'm sticking to the ones that I like out of that group, and that's it.
Everything's coming together. There's an Ecstasy alliance with everybody that was from Ecstasy, but although Clayton did target me and put me up and didn't take me down, that worries me, so he is on my target list.
The Ecstasy group's no longer together, but I've heard about the potential bro alliance between Simon, Ryan, and Clayton.
I had a little threesome with Clayton and Ryan. I definitely trust them the most.
It's like, how is Simon a bro? Like, biggest little bottom twink I've ever met. He's not a bro. But yeah, so they've got a group.
I understand from Ryan's perspective and Simon, they would both be... They're both smart players. They seem like they know what they're doing. They're quite social. They have social skills. They have vocabulary skills. And then they've got their little puppet meathead of Clayton to join them.
And there's all these groups, and I'm just here like, yay. Hi, my name's Joshua. I'm here. I'm in this game.
Me and Clayton, final 2. Me and Amber, final 2. Me, Don, and Amber, final 3. Me, Simon, Clayton, final 3. So I have a bunch of sub deals within that.
So now you got those chats. You got the Ecstasy chat going. You got the Ecstasy Season 2 chat going. You got the All Girls Alliance going. Who the fuck's with who?
I hate games like this because I was fine riding with Ryan, and then he goes and starts that alliance with Simon and Clayton. Now, maybe he did that like before we were together, but I really think it was after.
Now, I know Simon, Clayton, and fucking Ryan started the chat. They got theirs going. So then Ryan's going to play because he's got a final 2 Amber. Supposedly, Clayton's got one with me. But we ain't got no motherfucking final 2s. They're playing us all. This stupid bitch don't know what's going on. She's got the whole house under her finger. I go to her with help. and tell her everything I know, trying to get her to work with me, and she fucking plays me.
Because, you know, I want to see if Dawn and I can get together, but I still don't want to lump Dawn and I together. Like, I wanted to do a separate call. And then Dawn got mad because I didn't want him in the call.
I got this stupid fucking idea that I'm going to try and be nice to my fucking dumb bitch of a wife and play a game. She's all about him. I think she'll never play me the dirty, fucking, nasty, sketchy way she plays. I'm her husband. But she will. She'll do whatever she wants.
Kinda. He said I was going to make a fool out of him, which I don't understand what that was about. And then he said he was going to quit the game. And if you got that DR, just disregard it. He'll get over it. He's fine.
And then I'm the bad guy. Oh, I'm the bad guy. I'm going to be the bad guy when people see this DR. I'm the bad guy. Fuck all of you. I'm the bad guy. I'm just the guy who's getting played by all of you.
I actually have a master plan to put up 2 inactives that I want gone. Hopefully one of them can come on and win the veto, or I can win the veto, or one of my alliance members can win the veto. Therefore, and put up Mikey. Because my alliance has majority, we can control the vote, meaning that Mikey will definitely leave at the least a tie, and I can break the tie, but probably not a tie.
Really glad that he's got that plan to backdoor Mikey this week. He's got to go, and I'm fine with keeping the inactives in because that's going to give me a much better chance to continue to win comps and steamroll everybody out of here.
Clayton really wants to backdoor either Jesse or Mikey, but I'm going to make sure that the power veto isn't used.
I had already talked to Jesse about not using the veto if we won because we don't want to stir up any of the waves or anything. But then a little bit before the power veto competition, Amber talked to me and she basically spilled all the tea. And I was very surprised.
I don't know if I could or not, but I did with Mikey. So I went to him and told him that they were gonna backdoor him. I told him everything, man. I spilled my gut.
And during one of their calls when they were discussing the nominations and the POV, she found out that they had a backdoor plan. And that backdoor plan was for me to go. Why? I don't know. I talked to each and every one of these people as allies.
Literally, once you get those 2 out, it makes things super, super easy for us.
I can see why. I mean, he's in a duo, so that's why we're trying to get rid of him. So we are going to try for that.
And so after I tell Mikey and Jesse, if it's just Mikey, like, cool. But the fact that Jesse's in the game, and they told Jesse, and Jesse apparently then went to Kristen, or Kristen says she went to her and told her to use veto, which makes no sense at all.
Jesse kind of worries me. I'm not sure. She's already flipping out. Sketchy. Mikey, I have no idea where his head is. He wanted to do a call yesterday, but I wasn't available, so I haven't talked to him since.
And I was like, when did she tell you that? She's like, within the hour, which would have been after Jesse knew about all this stuff. It's so dangerous letting that information be in Jesse's hand.
Amber, I'm not so sure of. Her husband, I seem to trust. Jesse's kind of iffy right now. She seems mad at me over some private bullshit. I'm not even really sure what it's about.
We had to try really, really hard to keep Jessie calm because, of course, I had to inform her of what was happening and me being the target. And, of course, she was pissed because every time me and Jessie played together, we turn into targets. And, yes, we know each other, but plenty of people here know each other. Plenty of people have bonds. But we always somehow become, like, the biggest targets and the biggest threats for no reason, even though we, like, suck at competitions.
This veto competition is called It's in the Cards. This will be a battle of luck. This live competition will take place on Google Hangouts and in your Skype chat. You'll all be given your own tarot cards that will act as your theoretical game pieces for this competition. This competition is all about luck and playing the hand that you are dealt. Here's how it works. There will be a time preset that falls somewhere in between the 30 minutes that this competition will be played. This competition will last exactly 30 minutes and will end as such. The object of the game is to drop your card closest to the marked time without going over. Once you're ready to lock in your time, you'll post in the veto chat your name and drops card. After all 6 of you have locked in your tarot cards, the player who comes closest to the correctly marked time without going over will win the power of veto.
We had the veto competition, and I missed it. I can't believe I missed the really, really crucial veto for me.
I think the veto competition was bullshit.
I have one HOH in Power Veto this week. I don't know how I keep winning stuff. I'm not even really trying that hard to win.
The only thing I'm worried about is now Clayton winning 3 competitions. He's going to have a huge, huge, huge target on his back. And, I mean, is that better for me? Yeah, because they're going to look at him. But for me, I won 1 lucky HOH competition. It doesn't mean I'm good at comps. At least they shouldn't think I'm good at comps because of that. He's won 3 different styles in competitions. So although I'm aligned with him and we're close, better him than me.
I keep winning these freaking comps without trying to. So I'm in a lot more danger than I really want to be. I'm making myself a big target. I've won 3 of the 4 comps that we've had. I am a 75% winner right now. Okay, one person's 25. I'm 75. That's it. Okay, so not good for me.
So Clayton wins the veto, and I'm basically know, hey, I'm gonna go on the block. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be nominated and backdoored.
If I had won the veto, maybe it'd stay a little longer, but then that would go up to me improving my social game, making more connections, because at that point, I wasn't really talking to anyone. So when I won the veto and I stayed for that 1 week, if someone else won HOH and I wasn't talking to anyone, then I would have been put on the block the next week.
So this is the veto ceremony. I have won the power of veto, so I have the ability to veto one of my own nominations if I would like to do so. After my initial nominations, one of them has come and talked to me. I feel bad for nominating her. I think she is trying to be active, and that, was what I was going for. I was going for the inactive, so the fact that she was, really trying to be active, I feel bad for nominating her, and I really hope that she, stays in this house. The other one, however, has still not messaged me at all, not added me, so in my eyes, she's not here, she's not active at all, so that definitely, is the one that's probably the least active. However, I'm going to go ahead and respect my nominees. I really just don't want to get any more blood on my hands this week. I don't want to become any more of a target than I already have, and I don't want to have to nominate anybody else. So I have decided not to use the power veto this week. Good luck to both the nominees in staying in the house. I have made it very clear which one I would like to stay, so let's hope for that. This veto ceremony is adjourned. This last veto, I honestly really wanted Kristen to win it to pull herself off so that I could put someone up.
Veto was played, and it was a pretty much sheer luck veto. Clayton won. He didn't use it to save me, so I'm sitting here pretty on the block tonight.
We had the veto ceremony. Clayton ends up not using the power of veto.
Talked about it before nominations that we could possibly backdoor Mikey, and they kind of agreed with it, but kind of not really, and I felt some hesitation. But I thought, maybe it could still be possible if everything lays out perfectly. Well, everything has laid out perfectly. I have won HOH, and then I won power veto, so it is perfect for a backdoor plan.
This isn't a big cast. If this was a bigger cast, I'd have more time, but we're not that far from jury at this point. We're not.
Now, my alliance is not for it, which I could tell before, but I thought maybe they don't think it's going to happen. But no, they don't want it to happen.
Game has took a crazy turn. Clayton didn't put him up. Me and Simon Amber obviously made a move not to do that, but it was obvious Ryan and Clayton are working together, and we're after Mikey.
Not very happy that Mikey wasn't backdoored. I was trying to push for it, but at the same time, I didn't want to push too hard. It's too early in the game.
It's kind of fundamental for right now that the inactive leaves for my gameplay because they are not as loyal to me as the people who are active.
I feel like I'm messing up my game right now by not doing it. But I mean, mess up my game doing it. There's just no way out. If they're lying to me, there's nothing I can do. I just really don't want them to be lying to me. I don't know what I'll do.
So I figured let's go for it. And if I go next week, at least I went for it and made a move versus just sitting there like with my thumb up my ass.
Because just as easily as they were to send me home this week, they could have put me on the block. They really could have nominated me this week. They decided not to.
Okay, so here we are. This is gonna be my final plea to you guys. I really hope that you'll keep me. I really suck at comps. If you know me, played with me, you know that. I really suck at that. I really want the chance to get to continue to play with you. It's been a great experience so far. I'm really grateful for the time that I have had in the house and the people that I've met and the people, you know, that I already knew that I got to bond with or either make amends with or whatever the case may have been. I'm really excited for this game, so I really hope you keep me. I'll be very grateful if you do, so please do vote to keep me and vote Ty out. Thank you.
Hi guys, it's Tiana, aka Ty. You guys should vote to keep me because it's still early in the game and I've yet to show my potential yet. But however you decide to vote, there's no hard feelings, and it's been an honor playing with you guys regardless.
Basically, I'm still hearing from Simon and Donald and people like that, and Brendan, that I'm safe, you know, 100% good. All votes should go to Ty except for her vote to me.
Kristen is talking a lot of game with me, so I definitely trust her. So yeah, I think I'm going to keep her.
So looking at the vote tonight, I am going to vote out Kristen. I want to throw a hinky vote and make people think that there's some people that are still loyal to Ty and really play up that three-person alliance of Mikey, Ty, and Jesse.
I need to win this HOH, Jesse or Amber need to win the HOH, so we can keep ourselves safe in this game and we can move on and take out these targets. Because once the eviction is over, and if I get power, I'm gonna let them know, hey, I know you're a fucking snake, and I know that you were targeting me, that's why you're on the block. So I can't wait for the next HOH, because I'm gonna fight my hardest to make sure that they go home.
I can't play an HOH next week, so I'm sure I'll be a nom or backdoored. So this could be my last week in the house already, which would really suck.
I don't know, it's just a lot going on in the house, I guess you could say, so a lot of people know a lot of people, so it's all about, I guess, friends and enemies and duos, pretty much, yeah.
When I reveal the vote, the evicted house guests will have a few moments to say their goodbyes before they are ejected from the house chat. By a vote of 2 to 8, Tiana, you have been evicted from the game control.
Maybe if I stayed longer and made more connections, I could have had more votes to say and be longer in the game.